Hi guys, today me and Fig are talking about how to manage your cat's aggressive behaviour. And in terms of cat behaviour problems, this is one of the most important ones for you to call in expert help if the aggression is severe or if there's any vulnerable people at risk, such as children or the elderly. But for day-to-day life in the short term, I hope you'll find this video helpful. In my first video this week, I talked about the different potential reasons why your cat may be being aggressive and how to tell which one is relevant to you. Management of the aggression will be different depending on the cause. So I'll run through the causes again and how the management is different depending on each one. Again, just another quick reminder that it's essential to have your vet check your cat over if they have started showing aggression, especially if it's sudden or very severe, to make sure that there's no underlying medical cause. So first is often the most serious cause of aggression, and this is when they attack out of fear. Because they can feel like they're sometimes fighting for their life, the aggression can be very, very severe. Ideally, you want to identify what your cat is fearful of and to remove this from their environment. So if they're scared of people, then perhaps that cat shouldn't be around people. Often this isn't possible, so a qualified cat behaviourist can help you create a careful programme to help them learn not to fear whatever it is that's worrying them. And if you are attached, try to keep as still as you can, avoid eye contact and don't approach them once they have let go. Try to isolate them if you can and give them time to calm down and then seek behavioural help. Next is misdirected play. It's common in younger cats with a higher play drive, but if the biting and grabbing has been encouraged and reinforced as they get older, it can continue. In this case, aim to redirect the behaviour onto more appropriate outlets. You can do this by engaging your cat in daily play sessions with toys that allow you to keep your hands well out of the way. You can buy wand toys or fishing rod toys where the handles and string are very long to give you a real good chance to keep your hands out of the way. That's as long as you have enough space to use them. You can also throw lightweight ping pong balls for them to chase, and if you use a laser pen, always make sure you incorporate a physical toy so that they can grab and bite and they don't become frustrated. Providing their food in an activity feeder such as a food ball can help too, as they'll be rewarded with the food as they bat and chase the ball around. If the outside environment is safe, it can help to allow them outside access, to give them an opportunity to run, jump, climb and chase insects and other animals, and that's going to help channel some of that play behaviour. If you're caught unaware and your cat does bite or grab you, keep as still as you can, as movement will often encourage them to bite harder and to grab harder, and try to distract them with another toy. So you may need to keep some toys handy in the early days while you're working on improving their behaviour. If the aggression happens when you're trying to interact with your cat, like if you're stroking him or trying to pick him up, then it's usually a case of changing your behaviour to suit your cat. We all know that no two cats are the same, and that's the same when talking about the sort of interaction that they enjoy and how much of it that they can tolerate. Often people come with an expectation of what a cat should like, and this could be based on a cat that they had previously. So they may have had a very affectionate cat and say that that cat loved being picked up, so their new cat should be able to enjoy that too. So it's about getting to know the individual cat, learn what they enjoy and what they can tolerate before they lash out, and make sure to stop before they get to that point. So look out for behavioural signs that they've had enough. The tail might start swishing, the ears may flick back and they may tense up, and at this point that's when you should stop any interaction. Generally, I'd recommend avoiding picking them up unless you know that they do enjoy it, and always give them the option of jumping back down if they can. And of course, always treat your cat with kindness. One of the most severe aggression cases I encountered happened after a person tapped their cat on the nose for an unwanted behaviour and was attacked in response very, very severely. If you have a cat that uses aggression to get your attention, including attacking your face during the night, which I've seen a few times, then completely stop any reinforcement of the aggression. So no stroking them or getting up at 4 AM to feed them. This is much more easier said than done, as always is with attention-seeking behaviour, because we must be prepared for the behaviour to get worse before it gets better, so it has that extinction burst. But if you're consistent and stick to it, then the behaviour should improve. Finally is when cats attack due to redirected aggression. So they may be motivated to attack a different target, such as an unfamiliar cat in the garden, but attacks you when you try to stroke them while they're agitated or just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ideally, the most easy way to stop this behaviour is to remove the intended target. So you could cat-proof your garden to stop the unfamiliar cat being seen. However, again, this is often more easier said than done. So it's another case where you have to change your behaviour to help avoid an attack. So if you see your cat staring out the window, clearly upset by another cat or another target, this is the time to leave them to it and don't try to interact. Give them time to calm down and wait for them to initiate an interaction with you, or call them over by name and see how they respond, rather than approaching them in this negative emotional state. So that's given you a very, very quick overview of the general idea on how to manage aggression in cats. If at any point you're scared by your cat or worried that you're at risk of being attacked, please do reach out as there is help available. I hope today's video has been useful. Take care and I'll see you next time.